Hello, 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 StarCraft fans. This is MarineKush, and today is Tuesday, July 5th, 2011. I'm going to be casting a Zerg vs. Zerg for you in this replay review. Let's take a look at our players. It's on Zelnaga Caverns. In the top right corner, it's the red Zerg, Lalush. And his opponent in the bottom left is going to be none other than Breek. This game is from the TeamSpeak TLSE2 Open number 18 on the NA server. Pulled this game from round 4 or 5, not too sure, but it is a good one. I did have a peek at it, so let's jump right into the action. And that action is an extractor going down for Breek. Oh, and let's look at the Lush's base, the same thing. Extractor and then pool, these drones just duking it out, giving each other a few high fives, taking off those hit points. Overlords starting to creep their way out. Going to be watching every little thing. I find now that you rarely see mutas in ZVZ, so players just spreading their overlords all over the common attack paths, just getting complete vision of everything. Very reactionary style game. Lush is being annoying in this mineral line of Breeks. Not sure what he's looking to do. He's just trying to prevent these guys from mining. If you do click on these mineral patches right before their drone does, their drone will go on to it, look for an empty patch, so that can be pretty annoying if you have the APM. Let's take a look at the APMs actually. Yeah, the Lush, not really that high actually, only around 80 right now, so looks like he is just kind of focusing on this as he's just making not too much. In fact, he just has speed going down as well as a queen. Nothing with this larva yet. Here comes 2 lings, actually make that 4. So Lalush with the 4 lings coming out, and Breek as well going to make 4, and it's going to be a total of 6 lings. So both players with very similar builds so far, just going for that extractor pool speedling expand style, or not necessarily expand, but teching or expanding once you get those speedlings out. And let's see, Lalush still in the base here. Finally, these Zerglings are going to chase this drone away. Lalush's Zerglings going to make their way down. It's going to be interesting to see which player decides to put on any pressure first, and it looks like it's going to be Lalush because he's getting that Baneling nest. In the meantime, Breek opting for that Roach Warren. So, yeah, if he can get those Roaches out in time, then he should be completely safe from those Banes. I actually do prefer the Roach play, actually. Just find it's very easy to shut down those Banelings and play with the Roaches. It becomes much more efficient with their gas cost. But who knows? Maybe Lalush has a little bit of tactics in store for us. Excuse me, just going to try to pick off a few lings for now. Queen injecting and then going to rejoin the battle. Lalush actually speed is now done. Just going to try and pick off this queen. That'll be huge. Does in fact get that queen, and he gets the last few Zerglings. He's going to be able to scout this Roach Warren. And wow, doing a lot of damage actually there. If we take a look at the workers killed, already up to 2 killed and 9 units killed as well. Roach is finally popping to be able to shut down this aggression, but ooh, at what cost? At what cost? Well, both players are at similar supply. These 4 Roaches should be able to do the defensive job for the meantime, but let's see what we have coming from Lalush. Actually, a Roach Warren of his own and just drones, so going to be abandoning that Baneling play. Zerglings still being annoying. Are they going to be able to get one more drone? They do get that one more drone. Wow, these Roaches just not doing their job. This Ling, is he going to be able to pick off one more drone? No, he does not get that drone. Take a look at the unit counting station. Oh wow, Lalush with the 7 drone lead now. So no defensive units or offensive units, but yeah, he does have that nice drone lead. But these 4 Roaches going to be able to defend pretty much anything Lalush decides to do. Extractor going down for Breek, but at the same time we have an Evo Chamber going down for Lalush, as well as 3 Roaches of his own. So both players very even right now. Excuse me. +1 missile attack going down for the Lush. Gonna be opting for those Roach upgrades. A couple of Zerglings coming out for Breek. And more drones. Let's take a look at that drone count. Well, it's 27 to 24 for Lalush, still keeping that drone lead, which is nice. Look at this Overlord pattern just everywhere. It's impossible to get by without being seen by these Overlords. So a couple lings out for scouting purposes. These Roaches are going to be able to deny these lings though from getting into the base. But once he sees these Roaches, he can pretty much assume what his opponent has anyways. Ooh, but he gets a spot of that lair, so Gonna be knowing that Lalush is going for that lair, probably getting some roach upgrades, and here comes an Evo chamber. Down for Breek. 6 more roaches in production for Lalush, maybe gonna apply a little bit of pressure, and here comes the lair for Breek himself. +1 almost done for the roaches. Missile attack, so maybe once that's done he will do some pressure with about 8 or so roaches. He's got 4 more popping out, but it looks like Lalush, he is the one actually, oh sorry, Lalush is doing the timing attack now with this +1, and Breek is just going to try and get out some more roaches to defend and hopefully get some upgrades of his own. Kind of floating a lot of minerals here, and he's supply blocked. Ooh, this is not good for Breek. He's lower in roach count. Yeah, it's 12 to 8 for Lalush, and he doesn't have that +1. This is going to be pretty big for Lalush. Maybe going to try and end that game right here. No, he's pulling back. Excuse me. Not sure why he decided to pull back. Roach speed now for Breek, as well as +1 himself. Getting that spore crawler. Doesn't want to be caught off guard by any mutas, but in fact he should see all of these roaches and be able to determine that there is no mutas coming out, and that base is going down now for Lalush. Let's see if Breek responds with a hatch of his own. Both players now researching that roach speed. Lalush's overseer just going to get a nice peek. Doesn't have enough for, oh, he did have enough for Contaminate. Contaminates that hatch. There will be no inject larva at this time. Both players just massing roaches. Still no hatch. Oh, there's that invisible hatch. It's about to be thrown down any second now. This is a very nice play. Spreading some creep with his Overlord, bringing down this Spine Crawler. Wants to be able to be defensive of that hatch immediately, and here comes Lalush. He's about ready to push out. His speed is not done. In fact, Breek's speed is almost done. It will be finished about 20 more seconds ahead of Lalush. Breek going to be poking out now, trying to get control of these watchtowers. Spire now going up for Breek, so we will see some Muta play, which is always nice. Don't see it too often in ZVZ. Carapace going down for Lalush. +1 now done for these roaches for Breek, so these roaches trying to pick off a little bit of an unusual AI pattern here for these roaches. Kind of unlucky there as they try and run back to their natural. Roach speed obviously down for both players, so not able to really catch up to those roaches. Just able to chase them back to their own natural. Let's take a look at the unit counting station. Well, it's 30 roaches for Lalush, 22 for Breek, but if he's able to just get out 5 or 6 mutas, we'll be in very good shape. No spores down for Lalush. Just getting an infestation pit. So it's going to be Roach Infester against Roach Muta, very likely. Very interesting to see a ZVZ get into that 13-minute mark in mid-game, now that both have their expansions up. Very even game so far. Let's look over the APM. So yeah, both players averaging about that 130 APM, not skyrocket high. Enough to macro and do a little bit of micro as well. So not really getting the saturation that he needs here. If we look at Lush, oh wow, nothing here as well. So both players not able to make drones for a while. Wow, a couple roaches do sneak in here, and these guys are going to just deflect them. Let's take the units killed. Did kill a couple workers there, 7 in fact. Both players have killed 20 units each. So a nice little harassment there by Breek. Spine Crawler going down. 3 crawlers here for Breek. So that's very strong defense here. Does not want to be hit by counterattacks. And Mutas have popped, and Lush sees everything. Let's see what his reaction is. Yeah, it's going to be 2 spores, 1 in each base most likely. Yep, there it goes right there. But these Mutas are going to be able to clean up a lot of these Overlords, and that's going to be about 300-400 minerals worth. These roaches decide, hey, if you're going to come to our base, that's fine, we're going to push out and attack yours. I know you won't have as many roaches as me. In fact, it's 30 roaches to 25, so it's actually not that significant of a lead, especially with these 3 spine crawlers here. Not sure how much damage he's going to be able to do. Just going to try and fend off these Mutas. Spores, going to try and get 4 infestors out now, which will be very good. these roaches getting ready to jump in here. Here comes an engagement. Yeah, it just realizes that he does not have enough. A couple roaches getting picked off there. Infestors are out now. Able to deflect those mutas away. They're so low health, but now these infestors are pretty low on energy. He's got about 2 fungals left. It's a shame he couldn't get these last 2 mutas. They are going to be able to pick off a few overlords. 2 more infestors on the way, and an infestation pit on the way for Breek himself. Take a look at the supply. Looks like Lalush is up by about 10 supply. Ooh, he's got quite a few infestors out now. He's up to 6. 2 infestors on the way. 2 more. Both players gain that +2 missile attack. Pathogen glands going down for Breek. Get that extra energy. Already researched by Lalush. And looks like we have a 3rd going down for Breek. Yep, here it is right here. Broken these rocks down already. Unfortunately, Lalush has not done the same. He's going to be breaking down the gold, though, so maybe opting to take that gold base as his 3rd. Now that he does have those infestors out, he can be a little bit more safe from any muta counterattacks. Both players opting for that roach infestor. Very strong ZVC mid to late game composition, just working on those roach upgrades, using those infestors to fungal any mutas, lings. Neither player researching burrow yet, though. Wow, this is a pretty big force by Lalush. Gets a muta off, gets a fungal off on those mutas. Bring down a few infested Terrans, gonna pick off 1 muta. Just 2 mutas left. Are they gonna get picked off? Just gonna throw down a few infested Terrans. Oh wow, huge fungal on all those infestors. Big fungals going down everywhere. Both players just fungling the hell out of everything. Who's gonna come out on top? It looks like... Oh man, I can't even call this right now. Both players just doing so much damage. So many roaches down in the orange, some in the red. Another huge fungal going off. Oh my god, the Lush is just going to crush through. He had the better fungals. Just did so much damage. He's got to focus down these roaches before he goes for the hatch. But these roaches are trying to pull them back, trying to buy some time. He's going to get down that hatch. Oh, that is a big loss for Breek. Those fungals were just so sick. Now this 3rd is going up at the gold. More roaches on the way. Looks like Lalush's macro is just taken over. He's floating a lot of minerals, but look at the supply difference now. It's about a 30 supply difference. More infestors, more roaches. +2 carapace going down for Lalush. Breek forced to clear the gold rocks for himself. He's got to make a move here. He's going to just fall too far behind. Once this gold gets up, oh, these spines are going to be doing a lot of defense once they're up as well. Yeah, these roaches just not enough yet. He's got to get more. 11 more roaches on the way, so it looks like we're going to have a bit of a timing attack here. These roaches are going to peek over here at the natural, and these roaches are probably going to hit the front side, but that's the thing about infestors. It can really shut down small groups of units. Here comes one infestor out ready to do any fungals. These roaches not doing as much damage as they'd like, chasing into the main. Try and pick off this 1 queen. These drones can get back to work. There goes the queen, but these roaches, that's about all they're going to get. Just a couple kills each. Lush with the big army now controlling the Zelnaga Tower. It's going to be very hard for Breek to catch up. Oh, a huge fungal goes down, and there's the insta-GG. Huge fungal. Wow, that was a cool game. Roach Infestor, that's like the meta game right now. Very cool stuff. It's all about getting those clutch fungals off, and the Lush was just a little bit stronger. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm MarineKush. Check out my site, MarineKush.com. Lots of VODs going up right now. Tutorials. I got that free coaching going on. Check all that out, and I will catch you all later.